Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex, and today we got a gameplay of multi-team kill confirmed on the map Slums. I'm using the MSMC Silenced, and you might notice that I have a new emblem. It's not just the YouTube logo emblem anymore. I switched it up a little bit, made a new emblem, and surprisingly this emblem took all 32 layers to make, which is insane to me because all it is like a little Black Ops 2 shield, and then it says YouTube and Templin41 on it, and somehow that took all 32 layers, which is just nuts. But yeah, so I switched up my emblem a little bit, so, you know, that's something new. Thought I'd tell you guys. But if you've been a sub since the Modern Warfare 3 videos, you might have noticed that most of my videos were kill confirmed gameplays. And that's because I loved kill confirmed in Modern Warfare 3, and it was the funnest game mode to me, and it was something new in that. And then if you fast forward to Black Ops 2, you'll notice that most of my gameplays are hardpoint. And that's because hardpoint is my new favorite game mode, and kill confirmed seems it's a little more irritating because of the added incentive to get tags. Everyone's always stealing tags. No one just leaves tags around, which I liked in Modern Warfare 3 because I could use them as bait, or I could go pick them up and just grab some extra points. But everyone is like willing to just kill themselves to get one tag, and it's irritating. But I still do like it, and I still do have fun with it. I just haven't been able to do that great with it. But yeah, so that's why the lack of kill confirmed gameplays is happening. We're in a kill confirmed famish. No, is it drought? Whatever. The point is, there's not that many kill confirmed gameplays coming up on my channel right now. Maybe I'll try to get some more. But yeah, so the video today is going to be about how to boost your KD, kind of help you get your KD higher or keep it higher or whatever. Just basically how to not have a bad KD. And my KD isn't great. If any of you have like seen my combat record or anything on Xbox Live, if I've added you or something, you know it's not that great. It's a .95, I'll tell you. It's not, I don't even have a 1. That's what I'm going for. But I've just kind of been messing around a lot, using crazy classes, trying to do knife-only stuff with no weapon even attached to a class. So yeah, and that gets a lot of deaths. But I think I'm going to get up to a 1 pretty soon. But yeah, anyway. So the first tip I have is some of the perks you're going to want to use, and the perks that I would say to use are toughness and dexterity. The other perks you can pretty much choose whatever you want. Mine are lightweight and hardline for perk 1s, toughness for perk 2, and then tactical mask and dexterity for perk 3. So I have 5 perks. And the reason you're going to want those perks is because toughness makes it so when you get shot, you don't flinch as much. So when if say the other guy gets the first bullet on you, you'll be able to stay on target more and be much more likely to be able to get that kill. And that will obviously help your KD a little bit. The next thing is dexterity. It makes it so when you're sprinting, you can aim down sight faster and you don't have to take so long getting your gun up. And that can help because, like, if you're sprinting and you run into a guy and you need to get your gun up and start shooting fast and he wasn't sprinting, you've pretty much already lost that fight because he can get his gun on you faster. The next thing is play defensively. Like, as you see right here, I knew a guy was in there, so I just aimed at the door and waited for him to come out because I had a feeling he was going to. Basically, always you're going to want to use cover. Make sure you're always near cover. You're going to see right after this hailstorm, I use like a car as kind of some cover. So does the other guy, but I ended up winning. But like right here, I use this car so he doesn't have as big of a target to hit, because if you're just out in the open and he's behind the car, you're probably going to lose because he has your whole body to aim at, and you only have, and right there how I peeked behind the wall, you're just going to make sure you want to stay cover. And see right there, my own cousin trying to steal my tag, and this is the biggest hunter-killer fail ever. I thought it would just go through the tunnel, but it decided to turn after it got in there and blow up. But yeah, so definitely you're going to want to play defensively. Be smart. Right here I ran out of ammo and I tried to hide, but failed, got killed. But yeah, so you're going to notice, like, when I'm doing well in this game, I'm usually behind cover or near cover, but when I end up dying, it's usually because I did something stupid, like ran out into the open, or just like right here, I should have went behind the car more instead of going away from the car, and that would have helped. He might not have even been able to get a hit on me. So yeah, just things like that. The next thing is you're going to want to run lower kill streaks if you're trying to get high KD. You might think that if you're running high kill streaks, that'll help you more, but the thing is, to get the high kill streaks, you have to get a high kill streak. It's harder. So if you run lower kill streaks, like what I'm running in this video, UAV, 100 killer drone, Hellstorm missile. UAV is a must. Like, it's the most helpful thing to try to boost your KD because you'll always know where they are. It's an easy kill streak to get. If you're playing kill confirmed, it's just 2 kills and 2 collects with hardline. And so it's really easy to get, and it'll show you where they are. And then hunter killer is pretty much a free kill. Like after you get your 4 or 5 kills or whatever it is to get a hunter killer, throw it and you usually get a kill. Like it's pretty much just a free kill. And then the next thing, Hailstorm Missile, if you get the 7 or 8 kills, that's usually a free 2 or 3 kills. So that is very helpful in getting your KD up. It makes whatever life you got that on worth like way more towards your KD. Some other ones you might want to use, like another good setup would be like UAV RCXD Hunter Killer, because the RCXD is even easier to earn than Hunter Killer, and 9 times out of 10 you'll be able to get a kill or 2 with it, and so that'll easily boost your KD also. And then another one you could use, it's probably not as helpful, but a counter UAV. So if you ran like UAV Hunter Killer counter UAV or something like that, the counter UAV obviously just jams their radar, so if you had a UAV and a counter UAV up at the same time, you would know where they were, but they would have no idea where you were, even if you were shooting with an unsilenced weapon. And then another one is the lightning strike. I never have too much luck with the lightning strike, like getting kills with it, but I get killed with it by it a lot, so maybe I'm just not good at placing it, but that's another pretty low one that you can get some free kills off of. So the next thing is you're going to want to use a silenced weapon, so that way when you shoot you don't show up on the radar, because if you're on the radar it's so much easier for them to find and kill you. Like when they have a UAV up, I'm not going to say to use Ghost just because I don't find Ghost to be all that helpful. Like a lot of the times people, when they have UAVs up, a lot of players don't really take full advantage of the minimap and look at it. And I've noticed that even when there's UAVs up, I still get kills that, like, if it were me in their position, I would have known exactly where I was coming from because of the UAV, because I look at the minimap a ton, probably too much. And so, but when you shoot, if someone hears someone shoot or sees someone die near them, they're going to look at their radar, and if you just shot, you're going to have a red dot on there. So if you have used a silenced weapon, your red dot isn't going to show up, and that way they won't know where you are, which is extremely helpful. And when you're playing kill confirmed, you're going to have a hard time getting your score streaks if you don't collect tags. That's so important in kill confirmed, especially in Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare 3 also, but not quite as important because it doesn't give you any points towards your score streak. But it still is extra. And I should have kept shooting at that guy. I do that so much. Like I'll shoot and think they're probably going to be dead, and then I end up not getting a kill. Triple. See? I've gotten 2 doubles and a triple with my Hailstorms this game. So that shows that they're extremely, extremely helpful. And also, the Hunter Killer, a lot of times will just go and take out a UAV, which isn't a kill, but it is 75 points towards your next score streak, so that is actually pretty useful anyway. It's just like kind of a way to build up to your next one. So yeah, definitely use a silenced weapon. You'll see in pretty much all my videos, my guns are silenced, except my M8A1 I don't silence, and a couple others, but most of the time I run silenced weapons. I wouldn't silence a shotgun or a sniper, but a shotgun isn't really something you're going to want to use if you're going for a high KD. You're definitely going to want to be using like an assault rifle or an SMG. If you're good enough you can use a sniper, but I wouldn't recommend like rushing with a sniper. If you're going to use a sniper, I'd sit back and pick people off from a distance, and that's a pretty decent way to get your KD up. But yeah, definitely don't try to like run around quick scoping if you want a high KD, because that's not going to help you. The last thing I have for you guys today is headsets can be beneficial. They're less beneficial in Black Ops 2 than they have been in previous games because the footsteps are not very loud. Even if you're using awareness, the footsteps just aren't very loud. They're not all that helpful. And dead silence doesn't do anything. So if you're running dead silence, stop running dead silence. Choose something else, because the footsteps, like, you pretty much already have dead silence because the footsteps are already so quiet in this game that it doesn't even matter. So yeah, a headset still can help though. Like, don't think that just because, like, I have heard people, like, especially reloading, you can hear reloads quite well with a headset. So don't think a headset just won't help just because the footsteps aren't that useful in this game. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, please leave a like. It's extremely appreciated, and it lets me know that I'm doing something right. And if you want to subscribe, there will be a yellow annotation on screen that you can click to subscribe. See you guys later.